Hello everybody, I'm Tom and you are watching me play Dark Souls Remastered. I was having to think about what I wanted to do today, and I think what we're gonna go do... Hey Laurentius. Hey Framped. What I think we're gonna go do is go down and kill... Probably not Nito today, but we'll go kill Pinwheel. And I'll go through, Boink. I'll go through the, what's it called? The depth is incorrect. What's this place called? The CATACOMBS, that's the one. I can now pretty easily kill these skeletons, which is nice. They're not going to come up until I come get this. Nope, they're not, apparently. Well, they're both dead. It's worth noting here that these skeletons won't come back to life. Further down the catacombs, you'll run into quite a few that will actually come back to life after you kill them. Which is, you know, horrifying, but... these ones you can safely just murder. That was like a triple kill. It's also worth noting that you can come this direction at the start of the game very, very easily, because as you can see, we're directly next to Filing Shrine. So if you want any of those weapons, either the Wing Spear or the Zweihander, which is just, as the German name would suggest, literally just a two-hander. It's an enormous sword. Does the job. I, however, prefer the Claymore, which is slightly smaller, but allows you to use it in one hand more easily. I wouldn't say easily, it's still clearly designed to be a two-handed sword, but... although I guess a Claymore historically was like a hand-and-a-half sword, but in this game it definitely looks more like a two-handed sword. See this guy here, essentially you can tell by the way if they have glowing eyes. You see this guy here is reforming. Although if you kick him off the edge, you can't really do much. He can reform all he likes, but he's nowhere near me, so I don't really care. Now, it's worth noting that the reason these guys are coming back to life is that there's a necromancer somewhere who's keeping them alive. And if you deal with the necromancer of a certain group of them, then they will die permanently when you knock them out. In fact, it's arguably a good idea to, whoops, immediately go kill the necromancer. The first one is down here. So, now that Necrodancer is dead, all of these guys will permanently stay dead. This guy's doing his weird roly-poly attack towards me. But as you can see now, I've killed them all, and they stay dead because the Necromancer is now dead. Also, this Necromancer won't respawn. I think there's 4 of them throughout the catacombs. Honestly, it's been a while since I've actually gone and killed them all, because I usually do the really quick way through here and just drop down. However, I will go through the long way this time, just to illustrate how to get through here. Also, this place is creepy. As you can see, there's a lot of bugs of some description. I don't really know what they are, but there's a lot of them. They kind of look like slaters or pillbugs, I think they're called in other countries. As you can see, these guys will stay dead now because they were linked to that other necromancer. Essentially, the skeletons will be linked to a particular necromancer, and then after you kill that necromancer, the skeletons will stay dead. Some of these statues will shoot spikes at you. Apparently none of these ones do, but... yeah, you can usually see holes in them if they're going to. If we come up here, we can see a necromancer over there. I may as well... let's see if I can kill him with arrows. Why not? Oh. I have no arrows. So, that's out of the question, I suppose. This necromancer will try and run away. Here we go. And the reason he tries to run away... excuse me. The reason he tries to run away is so more skeletons kill you. As is happening right now. You see the way he's standing now is he's in like a parry stance? So you don't want to try and attack them when they do that, because you will probably die. Particularly if you come here earlier than I have. That was like the longest wind up to an attack ever. There you go. So you get parried. Like that. I assure you that was for purely instructional purposes. That wasn't at all an accident. You get a lucerne here, which is like a halberd type weapon. I have no idea if that has any kind of historical significance. I don't know whether a lucerne is actually like a proper weapon or whether it's something they made up for the game, but... if you come through here fairly slowly, it's actually fairly easy to methodically take these guys out. Simply because they form when you get close. So obviously if you kind of take your time a bit, you can avoid getting mobbed by them. You can see over there's another necromancer as well as a couple of skeletons. Also, these things explode. Careful. Not entirely sure what they're supposed to be other than heads, but they're floating weird zombie heads that explode. Because why wouldn't you have something like that? And as I was saying before, some of these skeletons, spikes come out of them. Because this place wasn't creepy enough as it was. See over there's a particular character standing there. As you can see, I'm killing these guys over and over again because the necromancer that they're linked to is still alive. This here will turn that bridge over. I'm just going to run away from these guys because until I kill the necromancer, there's no point killing them in reality unless they're in your way. Same with these guys. Uh-oh, could die. I didn't die, so that's that's a plus, I suppose. That there is where we came in. We sort of ran up that way and have gone round in a full circle. You can see underneath this there's another bridge, but the bridge is kind of turned over so the spikes are facing upwards, so we can't actually do anything with them. However, again, there's places here you can drop off to make this quicker, but I'm just going to go through the slow way simply to illustrate how to get through here if you haven't before. Also, there's two spots here that the floor will come away if you stand here. There's some items down there, so it's worth going down there, but I'm going to go down there a bit later. I think there's another necromancer down here. I think this guy's... yeah, this guy will come back to life. So I'll take him down one more time. Go find the necromancer. I can't remember where he is, actually. But... actually, yeah, I can. Don't worry. I know where he is. It is also worth noting that if you come down here with a divine enchanted weapon, you can actually kill these without taking out the necromancer, which is useful. I suppose I could have done that before coming here to make it slightly easier on myself, but I didn't. This one. There we go. There's some crystal lizards here. White titanite chunk, that's interesting, I suppose. I could save and quit. In fact, I will. Why not? If you save and quit here and load back in, the crystal lizard will reload. Which is, I mean, useful if you want the crystal lizard. I'm not particularly fussed about it, but I'll do it for sake of completion. There we go. Again, another white titanite chunk. That's interesting. Probably not something I plan to use all that often, but glad to know it's there in case I want to. This one. Fall down again, and it lands you on the other side of that bridge. Where that guy is over there. Also, if you look through this gap, you can see a bonfire. There's actually a secret bonfire. There's like a hidden wall that you have to roll through to get to it. There's just kind of some foreshadowing here, which I really, really like. The idea that you can actually look through this gap and see it. And if you have good enough spatial awareness, you'll know that you can get to that bonfire from over there somewhere. So when you're over there, if you're paying it enough attention, you can find a way through. I enjoy the foreshadowing of it. Is skeleton gonna follow me? Of course it is. I'm actually gonna go down this way. Oh, goddammit, I didn't do the thing first. Well, I guess that works. It allows me to come over here. Interesting. The bridge moved for us. So we can go on here and... See, the thing is I don't want to die, but at the same time, I kind of want to show this off. If you walk across this bridge, the bridge will turn over and you will die. What do I have jump bound to? That. Okay. Let's see if I can pull this off. I can't. I died. There, I heard it just then. Luckily, we're at this bonfire, so it's actually trivially easy to get back to where we were. Honestly, I don't need to kill these guys, but I will anyway. Yep, take both of them out. Also, you'll know if the skeleton dies permanently, because you'll get 100 souls from it. If you don't get any souls, it's gonna come back. Whoops. I kinda just let him hit me there, that was foolish. Now, after I complete this place, I'll go through and I'll show you the easy way through here. You notice this bridge has been turned back around, as I said it would be. Because Patches is a dick. Now, for those who've played it before, you'll know what I'm talking about there, but... those who have not, you may be able to pick it up from context, I suppose. Probably ignore these. I'm just gonna run through here, actually. Screw these skeletons. These spooky, scary skeletons. I don't know how the one behind me died, in all honesty. However, if you come through this way, this guy will spawn. There's, as I said, lots of bad guys. But if you come down here, here he is. Now he's dead. Also push this. It'll come in handy later. It'll open a door for you. I've been pushing these things without really saying what they're doing. Some of them do bridges, some of them do doors. This one happens to do a door. Oop. Oh, down here goes, I suppose. You can actually go down here, and I will be at some point, but not quite yet. Gonna come back up here. This guy. Gonna roll at me. I have enough stamina just to plow through his shield. I don't really have to care about it. There's an item in here. Also some skeletons in here, I believe. Yep. Always a better idea to get rid of the necromancer first, if you have not already. Because you can get rid of these skeletons. Careful, both these masks will stab you. Soul of a Proud Knight. By the look of it, someone got killed by either the skeletons or the spikes there, with that bloodstain there, which is kind of... I was going to say funny. It's probably a bit cruel to call it funny, but it is funny nonetheless. This here is where we rolled down to before, so it's just kind of a shortcut to roll down into this stairs here. We'll allow you to run out here. I wonder if he'll do it again. I don't actually know if he does. If I walk up here a bit, will this bridge turn again? No, it didn't actually. Good rating here. Good rating here. There is indeed an illusory wall, which if you want run through, come here, there's a bonfire. I'm not actually going to sit at that bonfire. I may kindle it. Maybe. We'll see. Ow. I really should stop running into that. But if we climb up here, this is where that, this man was over here. As we can see.
Huh? Oh, what, how are you then? I sort of lost my way, yes. But when I came here, I didn't touch any levers. No, not me. Very peculiar, isn't it? Wait, did something happen to you? Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm Trusty Patches, the one and only. Everything's good with us, eh? Oh, come on. Take it.
Cool.
We'll be wonderful friends. Oh, does it really matter that much? Come on now, what exactly do you think I did? You're not making sense, my friend.
Now, I died by trying to jump off the edge.
Really matter? Come, you know.
But what he does is when we first came out here, this bridge was in this position. As I started to walk closer to it, it turned so that it was facing the right direction. If you try and walk across it, he will, when you get about halfway, he hits the lever again and the bridge will turn back again. If you push this in, you notice there that bridge is now facing the correct direction. The one directly above my head. I'm actually gonna... I mean, I will say you shouldn't trust patches. But really, if you're trusting someone who refers to themselves as trusty, I feel like you deserve whatever you get. The reason I sat at that bonfire there was so I'm pretty sure patches will leave if you do that. If you've exhausted his dialogue and sit. Oh no, he's still there. I don't think he does it a second time, but he very well might. We'll see. In any case, I want to go off the side here anyway. There we go. Jump to this little... excuse me. Jump to this little thing here, which allows us to come down here. Which allows you to get the Great Scythe. Which I think, strictly speaking, is probably the best... I'll have a look at it here. The best dex weapon. I think it scales better with dex than any other weapon in the game. Now that's a bit of obscure knowledge that I have in my head that I believe comes from an Epic Name Bro video that he made like 10 years ago. And it's literally just like a death scythe. It's cool. It's cool enough. I prefer my claymore, obviously. Particularly on the build I'm doing at the moment, because I'm doing more of a quality build, so I'm doing strength and dex fairly evenly. Where is my claymore? Up here somewhere, right? Claymore, there we go. Again, somewhere else you can fall down. There will be some heads around here that explode. Careful of them. I'm going to head back up just because I want to show, again, the correct path, quote-unquote, to get through this place. Apparently I haven't killed the, I'm just going to make them fall off, it's easier. Come over here. Those guys are going to be rolling down there for a while. As you can see here... Excuse me for a minute. Oh god. How am I going to do this? With difficulty. I can't really pause in this game, so I guess don't excuse me for a minute. I'm just going to kill them and then run, and hopefully they won't chase me. Strictly speaking, they probably shouldn't, but they might anyway. Through here, broken wall. It's an ambush, so be careful. I'm just going to run through here. The reason I'm running this way is because I believe there's a necromancer up here. If I kill the necromancer, it'll make my job significantly easier. There he is. As you can see, there's a ladder up here. I'm not particularly interested in the ladder. Oop. I looked away from my computer screen. The reason I'm distracted, by the way, is the cat who's come down here and he enjoys biting all the fucking cords. Particularly the one of my Xbox 360 controller, because he's an evil little shit when he wants to be. Oh, that guy didn't die in one hit. It's almost like he's stronger than the others. I couldn't tell with his enormous size. Alright, I think my cat has settled down and decided not to come down and bite all the cords. The reason he does it, by the way, is that he wants to be fed. And he knows if he annoys me enough, I usually feed him, which, granted, I am fully aware is a horrible way of training a cat. Literally training him to do things that annoy me. Notice here there's guys with bows. That's the idea of this trap, is that there's guys with bows who will shoot you, like that. As long as he doesn't do my posture damage, I should be fine. Which he might. 3 shots. Nope, takes 4. Good. I think he's like here. Oh no, he fell down. Okay. I'm just killing all these guys because it makes it simpler for me. I picked up a ring there. It's a useful ring for a few reasons. It's already taken me like 26 minutes to get this far. It's kind of insane. I thought there was another dude up here, but I guess maybe he fell down. No, this is the way back again. Okay, if you want to come back up this way. Which, I mean, I guess is a way you can go. This guy's in a parry stance? Not anymore. Now that I've killed the necromancer here, I'm happier killing all these guys. This here, I'm going backwards through this fog gate. This is the bridge. Oh, hello. This is the bridge that Patches over there hit the lever for. So this is the one he will dump you off. It's kind of a dick like that. These guys will jump down to try and get you. But we can just kill them without any real issue. But I want to come back this way for a few reasons. Oh my god. Stop respawning, no one likes you. Alright, I think I'm good. Now I'm going to come down here. God damn it. Slowly killing them all on my way back down. Yeah, here we go. You see there that there's like a little protuberance? Someone's actually helpfully put a sign where you can land. From memory, a roll is a good way to get down there. Yep. You see that little stone nub? It'll push you backwards, and if you fall much further than this, you will actually die in one fall. Congratulations. Also, this like little hint here is really good for being able to see down there. And the next one you can see because of the item. And from this point you just have to fall. But then we can fall into here. I'm interested to hear this dialogue.
Be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
I love the fact that they've kept like the really artifacty bullshit dialogue for him. It's like whoever did the voice acting, it sounds like that they've put a bonfire here? Huh. Well, that's absolutely awesome. There's a bonfire here? I am more than happy about that. Alright, so we're sitting at like half an hour. So I think I'm actually going to end here. I'm just listening for bone wheels. I can't hear any. Also, I love the fact that this guy has a bone beard. This guy here is notable in that he will forge you fire weapons if you want fire weapons. If you go modify equipment, for instance, you can see here, fire weapons, also preferred weapons. You need a +5 weapon to turn it into a fire weapon. I can make like a... I don't know. Do I want to waste the Titanite? Not really. I was going to make a fire weapon just for the shits and giggles, but honestly, it's probably not a good idea. I'm going to upgrade this Black Knight Sword, though. Oh yeah, Black Knight Sword is level 5. Honestly, not much else I can do here. I have an occult club.
If that'll be all, then be gone with you. You'll spoil my focus.
Apologies. I'm going to sit at this bonfire. This here will take you out into hell for new players. I didn't actually necessarily want to come this way, but the fact they gave me a bonfire is kind of interesting. I'm intrigued to what bonfires I can warp to as well. No. Daughter of Chaos, no. Dark Moon Tomb, yeah, okay. Oh, you can travel Dark Moon Tomb, interesting. Alright, so Filing Shrine is actually the closest one to the top that I can do, which I'm going to go to. Because I want to, again, show you a few ways down that make this interesting. Being able to warp is good here, that's why I put it off until I could. I did pick up a ring, which I want to go over before we finish. Which is the Dark Moon Seance Ring. There we go. Grants additional achievement slots. This ring is granted to adherents of Gwyndolin, Dark Moon deity and the lastborn of Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight. Grants additional magic attunement slots. The Dark Soul Gwyndolin is the only remaining deity in Anor Londo. His followers are few, but their tasks are of vital importance. That's a very, very interesting piece of lore. Because we've seen Guinevere. She was the one who gave us the Lord Vessel. So it's weird that this says that he's the only remaining deity in Anor Londo. Because surely Guinevere, his older sister, would also be a deity. And this isn't lying, by the way, so this is a true fact. He is the only deity left in Anor Londo. It's just a incredibly interesting piece of lore. I like it a lot. But that's going to be it for today. Next episode, I'll go further down, kill Pinwheel. Yeah, should be fun. But in any case, thanks for watching. Sorry, again, I keep forgetting to do this for some reason. This week, I was just bad at promoting myself, I guess. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye.